Good afternoon, my students. Beginning today, continuation from what I said or I talked about on difference of two squares and factorization of equation or quadratic equation. So, without much wasting time, I'm going to start with the difference of two squares. And here are questions that are given, and mostly they will tell you factorize completely. Normally they'll say factorize completely. Factorize completely. So when they tell you to factorize completely and they give you this, you see a square, a cube, a square there, and a square there, you need to be cognizant of square numbers. And a square number is a number that is given to an index 2 or raised to the power 2. So 3 to power 2 is a square number. Here a square is a square number. So they are telling you to say that square number, it is multiplied double. But we will look at that one later when we come to the indices. But for now, let me teach you on how to factorize completely to do with the expressions that has to do with the difference of two squares. So here I have my three, okay, I'll use this part of the board. I have my 3a square negative 27. So I'm told to factorize this number completely, and it's raised to a square of a square. So here, the first thing that I have to do is to check the number that is given. The number that I given is 3 and 27. And 3 and 27, there is a common factor between 3 and 27, and that number is 3 itself. And the common factor, it will be outside, and then the numbers that are not common will be inside the bracket. So here I've got a squared, that will be inside the bracket, minus, then I say, what is 3, how many times 3 going to 27? That is 9. So, how am I getting 9? First of all, find the common factor of 3 and 27. And the common factor of 3 and 27 is 3. So I begin to divide both numbers. That is 3 into 3 is 1. 1 times a squared. Subtraction. 3 into 27 goes how many times? 9 times. That's how I arrived at this. Now I come to the finding the perfect square of 9. So perfect square of a is a squared. Perfect square of 9 is 3 squared. That is a perfect square of 9. Then from there, I'll write this as a minus 3. Now, what is the difference of a minus 3? What is the difference of a minus 3? A minus 3, the difference of this one is a plus 3. So this is my final answer. The next one on my right side question is 3a cubed minus 27x. And this one, it came in 2023. It's a question that came in paper 1, 2023. So I can erase this one and give you the other one, that is 3x cubed minus 27x. Question that came in 2023. So in here again, I'll check my number. I've got this number and got this number, and that number is common, and also here x is common. So I'll factorize. To factor simply means find the factors. So the common factor of 3 and 27 is 3. And the common factor of x is there and x is there. So I'll have my x there out. So what I'll remain here is it is x here. So how do I divide? I'll just say 3 times x times x times x, because it is cubed there, just a simple illustration. Then I have got my common factor, that is that. So 3 out there, I mean the x there, then x there. That's how I'm arriving at x squared. Then from there I have my negative, and how many times does 3 go into 27 goes 9 times. X into x, 1. So meaning x is out. 1 times 9, it is 9. So next thing on my platter is to find the perfect square of the terms that are in the bracket. So because this one is already given to a perfect square, so x has already its perfect square. Now the perfect square of 9 is 3, such that if I multiply 3 times 3 gives me 9. So in this case, now the final thing is to find the difference of x minus 3. So I'll write this one as x minus 3. The difference of x minus 3 is x plus 3. So this is my final answer. Then the next thing again that I have is this one, 2021 in paper 2. These fractions normally, these are fractions that are given in paper 2. This kind of factorization is given in paper 2. So I'll raise this one as and bring the question. Let me just get a piece of chalk. Right. So here I have a negative 12 over a squared 144. So here I don't have to waste much time. I cannot say there's no common factor here. The terms are different and there's no common factor. Same applies as the denominator. It does not have the common factor. So I'll go direct, just say equal to over 12 minus 12, then find the perfect square of a, that is a squared. Perfect square of 144 is 12 squared. Such that if I multiply 12 by 12, it will give me 144. So I'll go to the next one and then find the difference of a minus 12. So there, then I'll have a minus 12, then the difference of this is a plus 12. Then I have something that is interesting here. A minus 12 can go in a minus 12 one time. So this one will divide 1, 1. So I'll bring my 1 there. 1 times that, it will give me a plus 12. And this is my final answer. Then I come to this one. D. It came in 2023 to factorize completely. Factorize completely. So I'll take you there and then I'll try to factorize that one. 3d squared minus 27 over d plus 3. So I'm factorizing this one completely. Then also this one has got a common factor. And the common factor is 3. So 3 will be outside the bracket. Then d will be inside the bracket. Minus that one. Then 3. 3 into 3, there is 1. 1 times d squared, d squared. 3 goes how many times into 7? It goes 9 times. So I'll write my 9 there and bracket it, close it, and then bring my d plus 3. D has a square, so I need to find also d has a perfect square, so I have to find the perfect square of 9. So here I'll say 3 open bracket d d square minus perfect square of 9 is 3 square. Then I'll put my d plus 3. So in this case, I'll say 3 open bracket d minus 3. The difference of d minus 3 is d plus 3 over d plus 3. So there's something that is common. So d plus 3 is common. So d plus 3, d plus 3, it can divide itself. That will be 1. So meaning that I'll have, this one will be there, 3d minus 3 over 1. How many times does it 1 go into there? It goes 3d minus 3 as my final answer. D minus 3 as my final answer. Maybe you're not seeing it. 3, so 3d minus 3 over 1. How many times does this go into there? It goes 3d minus 3. That is the answer. Then let me give you the final one. Factorize, and this is a quadratic equation that has got 3 terms. There's a positive 2x squared, negative x, or negative 1x, and negative 6. So I want you to pay attention. So I'm done on this one. This one is done. So I'm now factorization of equation. This is an equation, a quadratic equation, that involves some processes. So okay, so this one, 2x squared minus x minus 6. So I'll write my simple illustration as that, as bx minus C. So I'll say that one. So A is equals to 2 and B is equals to negative 1 and C is equals to negative 6. So I know that the terms that are given, A is 2, B is negative 1, C is negative 6. So now I need to find the product. And how do I find the product? So I need to have the product, I need to have the sum, I need to have the factors. So these things are important in my working of this quadratic equation or in my factorization. So I need to have factors. Factors are important. So to find factors, first I have to find the product. So the product is found by A times C, or the first number times the last number. 2 times negative 6 gives me negative 12, right? Then the sum is the middle number, okay? The sum is always B, and B is negative 1. Then the factors of 12. What are the factors? Factors are numbers that can divide a number. So what are the factors of 12? 12 has factors such as 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12 itself. Now, what are the factors of 12 that I can multiply them? They'll give me 12, negative 12, and if I add them, they'll give me negative 1. So I will use 3 and 4. So 3 times 4, it will give me 12. Then 4 minus 3, it will give me 1. So 3 and 4 are suiting. But then the problem is that these numbers are in negative. So what am I going to do? So meaning the bigger number will carry a negative sign. So 4 it will be negative and 3 it will be positive. Such that if I say negative 4 times 3, it will give me negative 12. Then negative 12, negative 4 plus 3, it will give me negative 1. So those factors now are working to my side. So I'll say negative 4, comma, negative 3. Those are negative 4, positive 3. These are my factors. And where am I getting these factors? The factors of 12. If I multiply those factors of 12, I get 12. And if I add those factors, they'll give me negative 1, and then if I multiply them, they'll give me negative 4. So now I'll come to my equation. So I'll bring my equation as 2x squared. This sum, it will be the sum, this sum here, the b, it will be substituted by these factors. It will be substituted by the factors. So I'll have my factors there is negative 4x, and then positive 3x. Don't forget, because it is x. If it was b also I'll put b, but it's x there. So don't forget to put the variables. Then negative 6. So I have a four-termed equation. A four-termed expression. So here I'll have 2 terms to be factorized. Again, 2 terms to be factorized. So having done that, I will factorize my first one. And what is common here? 2 is common. The common factor of 2 and 4. The number that can go in 2 and 4 is 2. And at the same time, x is common on both terms. So x is common. So I'll have there 2x into 2x squared, x, and then negative. How many times does 2x go into 4x? That is 2. X, it will be already cancelled there. So I've got positive. What is common there? That is 3 is common. The number that is common, the common factor of 3 and 6. The most common factor of the common factor of 3 and 6 is 3 itself. Then x is not common. Then what sign am I going to put? That is negative. If I multiply positive times negative, it will give me negative. So 3 into 6, it is 2. Always these numbers, these terms in the bracket should be ever equal. If they are not equal, check your process, check your working. So now I'll get the common factors, 2x and 3x. They will be in one bracket. and this common, I'll pick x minus 2. So this is my final answer. This is my final answer. If you have got a question on how to factorize this, you can please inbox me and I'll be able to send you how to work it out, or I can, or you can just come here, we teach you on this topic, and then you write your examination without difficulties. Thank you very much. God bless you.